Everyone, welcome to your channel Beyond the Briefcase. Today we are here with a new video on vicarious liability, that is a concept of tort law. Vicarious liability is basically a legal doctrine that holds one person responsible for the action of others. So basically, if there is an employee and employer situation, the employer would be liable for the actions of his employee in the context of vicarious liability. One basic thing to remember in the example that I told you of employer and employee is that the employer would be liable for all the actions of his employee only for the actions that the employee conducts or does in the course of his employment. So for every topic that we read in law, the first question that will come up in our mind is, what is the importance of having this topic in law? So what is the importance of having vicarious liability? So vicarious liability ensures two things: accountability as well as compensation. So first is accountability. We have to make someone liable for the actions. So it is in the best interest to make the employer liable for the actions that the employee conducts in the course of employment, because the employer is in a much better position to pay the damages than the employee. Moreover, the employer has hired the employee, so for all his actions he becomes vicariously liable itself. Second is compensation. So vicarious liability provides a means to seek compensation from the employers. That is what I said, that we have to seek compensation for the actions from someone. If we do not do so, the person who is aggrieved will get no remedy in law. So this is why this law has been made to favor each and every person. So you must have a question in your mind that this is something very wrong happening with the employer. But it is not that in this case, because the employer have certain defenses also, and the concept of deep pocket, that they are better able to pay the damages. All this rules out in favor of having the employer pay compensation rather than the employee, because the employer is the one who is benefiting from the work of the employees. He is who has hired them. He is who is better able to pay the compensation. This all makes it a situation that favors this doctrine. And moreover, the defenses that are available with the employer are that if the work is outside the scope of employment, in that case the employee would be liable and not the employer. Secondly, if the employee, the person hired, is an independent contractor, then the employer would not be liable for any of the actions that the independent contractor does. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.